Well, welcome to my shop again. Well, when I first started turning, I bought that old Harbor Freight lathe, and I made me some tool rests, and here they are. Man, that was when I first started turning, and of course when I got this big boy here, I had to modify them so they fitted because this had a much longer throat. So I found myself in need after learning what I was doing that I need a couple more. So this little film here, our video, is going to be about building a tool rest. But before we get started, I wanted to sort of make an announcement on something I got for sale and give my subscribers the first opportunity at it because it will be a bargain. So let's go in the other room. Okay, this is a Shopmaster El Dorado bridge mill. And basically what it is, it's a 3-in-1 machine. Up here it's a milling head. This is a drill press, and it's all has automatic feeds and all that kind of stuff. And here's the table. And you come over here, you back off the zoom, and it has the digital control, which is computerized, and a lot of formulas and stuff you can put in there for figuring out crap. And of course it has the lathe, multi-speed, forward, reverse, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, it is virtually brand new. I've had it several years, but I've used it very little, mostly for back when I was building airplanes. I built an occasional part, and I've built some knives, but I very, very seldom use it. The only thing I've used it for lately is I made these three pieces of 1-inch posts for future tool rest I'll do, and other than that, it goes months and months without even being touched. So it's all for sale, including everything that goes with it. There's all collets, and there's your blocking stuff for, holding stuff down. There is an indexing table, and here is a end-mill grinder, a very expensive little end-mill grinder. It all goes with it for one price. The only things I may keep, of course I'm going to keep my toolbox and stuff like that, but almost everything in it goes with it except for some of the lathe stuff, because I'm going to buy a cheap lathe because I do turn some stuff occasionally. But anyway, I'm going to sell it for like 70 cents on the dollar, so I'll leave my email address. If anybody wants specifics, let me know. I'm going to put it on eBay in probably a couple weeks. This is April the 3rd of 2017, so if you're looking at this video sometime later, it may be gone and it may not. But anyway, there it is. So I'll put my email address down in the comments, and email me if you're interested. Of course, it's very heavy. It'll have to be picked up. There is no shipping involved unless somebody wants to send couple big guys out here with an 18-wheeler. That's the only way you're going to get it. I will help load it. I have a tractor with a front end loader. So that's it. Okay, let's get on with building this tool rest. And we'll start by gathering up materials. Alright, I've got that pipe and a bandsaw. Okay, here's the plan. It's going to be a fairly small one. That's 6 inches. I'm going to cut off a 6-inch piece. And then I'm going to quarter this 6-inch piece like this into 4 pieces. So one of the quarters is going to be the top of my tool rest, and then I've got a 1-inch post that I will weld to it and cut it to length, whatever I need. So that's the plan. So it may take this old bandsaw a little while to cut it, but it'll do the job. So I'm going to get this started here in a second. All right, it's cutting away. I don't know how sharp that blade is, and it's been a long time since I used it. But it'll take a few minutes, and then we'll move over to the other workbench and use a handheld bandsaw and cut it into 4 quadrants. So I'll catch you when I get there. Alright, we're getting closer. saw right here. Already cut one. So I'll come in here now. Alright, I got my piece all cut out. I'm going to come over here to the belt sander now and clean up the top and the sides. I already cleaned it a little rust out a little bit. I got a little bit more to go. So put it on the flat. I think I need a rougher belt to start with. Knocking it down. There we go. Nice and smooth across the top. It'll sit like this so you can run your finger into here. Okay, moving on. Well, the hardest part of this whole thing is getting this thing straight. Don't really have enough metal there for my little magnetic handles to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tack the back side, pick it up, and then check it, and then that way I can maybe bang it over a little if necessary. That's called a gorilla weld. Ugly but tough. Well, here you are. Nice little tool rest. I think it'll work fine. Can't wait to use it. There, and I can go up to about here. Plenty of play. There you go. All right, thanks a lot, guys. As I always say, if you like what I do, subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, give me a like, and keep them whirling.